Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Geoffrey, Semaganda. I'm the founder and the CEO of Actual System, the company that helps businesses and individuals all over the world be the best they can be, create multiple streams of income, and try to protect everything they've worked for so they can take that wealth and turn it into something that can make this planet better than we found it. And right now I'm recording this from Boston, Massachusetts in the United States, and I did post a blog on my Facebook a couple of days ago. And I said that when I arrived here, even though there was a bit of chaos with regard to the bombings, the marathon bombings, and the city being almost on a standstill until basically last night, so the city's back to work and everything back to normal. However, what I did post that as soon as you come out of the airport, anywhere in the US, and I've been to 5 different cities in the United States in the last 10 years, and everywhere basically you go to, there seem to be opportunities and turnkey systems and concepts that can easily be exported outside the US to almost 200 countries or 100 countries all over the world. But unfortunately, when I meet some of my friends and the people that I know, they seem to take what they know here for granted. Because to be fair, maybe the US is quite a big place. There are 50 states, and maybe it's quite very difficult to see beyond 50 states because you can expand that technology to 50 different states. But I'm telling you, there are other 100 countries well structured to do business in. Now, if you live in the US, if you're struggling as a business owner, or you're looking for business opportunity, or you already have a skill, you work for a company, and look at what other way can I maximize on my income, let me tell you something. Expanding these concepts outside the United States is a huge opportunity that exists for anybody to take advantage of. Even if you watch TV alone here in the United States, you see technology, you see advancement of systems, communication, advertisement. Even by watching the adverts here, you can pick a lot of ideas you can actually use to create your own adverts in different markets. Even from a creativity point of view, this market of the US is far mature that you need to understand and take advantage and use, and that's what the Chinese have done, and the Japanese did that, and so many countries all over the world come and do it. Now, I want to encourage even countries, countries from Africa to do something similar, to come and learn something and export it. But those who live here in the US, who are business people, who don't seem to have maximizing as much, or looking for extra income, don't ignore international markets, because they are open. The technology you take for granted doesn't exist in those markets. Even the thing you watch on your shopping channel, that technology don't exist in those markets. And the thing is, you're going to be surprised that in overseas markets, especially developing countries, they even provide exclusivity that you'll be the only one selling that particular product in that country. You would think that's a dream, doesn't exist in the Western world, but in developing countries, yes. And you can actually have a product, you set up a joint venture with somebody in those particular market, and you do business with each other, and you share the profit. You see, the question is, how do you start? Because I'm sure you're wondering, oh, Geoffrey, I hear all that, but how do you start? Well, the starting point is actually simple, and you need to choose an industry that you have a bit of a passion, have a bit of an interest first. And then you want to invest in knowledge in you understanding that market and call yourself a consultant. Invest in knowledge by learning as if you're going to be helping other companies in that particular sector to succeed, which means you develop the consultant, develop the business way of looking at an opportunity and trying to understand why it works, how it works, so when you connect with people overseas, you'll be able to talk to them from a point of view of business, that I know how this industry works. I've studied, I've been into it, and I can give you technology and ideas and the training and the education that you need to really take this model and expand in that market. Does it have to be your model? No, you find an already existing model, already successful, and basically talk to the owner of that model that you want to help them expand it into another market. They don't have the time to do that, you will do. Understand that within the legal framework, the American businesses, they're really aware, we're mature of understanding that when a business is working in one place, you can expand in 50 other states. Well, maybe they're not doing to expand it outside 50 states to 100 other countries all around the world, who basically will be more than happy to take that opportunity and use it. Now, that's where you come in. You come, look at the business within the sector that you're interested in, study and become a consultant. It won't take you more than 6 months to become really a fully fledged, smart understanding or consulting from that approach, and you can start contacting companies all over the world or individuals all over the world who would like to get into business with you, to join venture with you. You can coach them, mentor them, train them to now expand that knowledge or that expertise to those markets. Please understand, anything you take for granted here in the United States doesn't exist in other countries. All the technology you take for granted don't exist in other countries. All the working models, all the other concepts, even the work ethics, even the management skill structures they have here don't exist in other markets. So the incentive of getting people to work in developing in other markets is almost, they take it for granted. You step in there, I guarantee you this, you're always going to be ahead of the game. Why? Because most of the technology in the United States, they're a little bit higher than any other technology all over the world. So from day one, you're competing with people who be either at the same level as you, or you'll be ahead of them, which basically should give you a good feeling that you can start. And within 3 to 6 months, you can become an expert in that particular subject because you're already interested in it anyway. All you need to do now to connect with companies or individuals who want to set up the similar system or expand the knowledge in those particular markets, or you can become a consultant to help them take that model, apply it to their business, and then you can become a consultant to help those companies expand in those markets. At the same time, those companies also might want to bring their business, their product to be sold in the US, but they don't have anybody to help them to contact, to connect with, to do that. Don't make a mistake thinking that your business model cannot be expanded. Also, don't make a mistake thinking they don't have enough knowledge and expertise to let businesses be expanded here. You have everything that you take to succeed, and all you have to do is make a decision to just do one thing. Start by applying the understanding that you're going to invest time and energy by becoming a professional consultant in that particular industry. 2, create the presence online and offline that can be identified as somebody who knows what he's talking about. 3, start network with people on and offline within that sector. And it doesn't matter which country. You will be able to set up joint venture programs where you can own 50-50 or 80-20 or 70-30, depends how you say it. And you can expand so many different models as well as those companies trying to pay you to help them expand their products to be sold in the United States. Everybody wants to do that. This is the biggest market in the world in terms of consumer market. Yes, you want to expand other things in other countries, but it really goes both ways. Remember, everything you see that you use here, you take for granted, does not exist in another part of the world. If you need to travel and get out of the country and go and check in those particular markets, you can, but today you don't even have to. I work with 5 different companies all over in 5 different countries. And those connections just happened the last few months, purely because using social media and communication and connection, because they already have systems that I need and I can use, I can expand on. But I had to stand up, I had to show that I'm actually a businessman, I'm already an expert in that particular subject, and I'm able to communicate well, to understand they can't trust me and I can't trust them. And in this side, we managed to grow and create a business model that seems to be working. And I believe you can do the same thing without any problem. And for those who live in the US, you even have an incredible, better opportunity to do that. If you have any questions with regard to expand and do joint venture with companies all over the world to take what you know and expand different markets, I'm more than welcome to share some ideas and strategies with you. Just send me an email. But please remember, you're sitting on incredible opportunities, success, models. If you're struggling here, hey, you don't have to struggle in one market. Move or make connection, or we have technology and telecommunication allows you to communicate with companies all over the world. Until next time, take care. God bless. Bye for now.